All right, this is part two. I just spent like 15 minutes upstairs. I made my coffee, my hazelnut coffee, and I made breakfast for my. I made late breakfast for myself. I made sausage and eggs. Right now, it's the food is cooking obviously, so I have to wait. Good 15 minutes. My eggs will be ready. But the sausages won't be ready in like 25 minutes. I might just make a full video, but I don't know. I might do a full video for you guys. I have 38 minutes with my phone. Yeah, sorry, my phone doesn't run long anymore, man. It only My phone can only go for like an hour and like 20 minutes now, around there, right? Yeah, 20 minutes. It used to go for like an hour and 50. Remember when I had like remember when I had like three 30-minute parts and I had like a 20-minute part? Yeah, my phone doesn't go that long anymore. Why? Even probably because my phone is getting old. I had this phone for 5 years now. I bought it in 2009, so it's getting old, obviously. Yeah. I'll get a new one soon. Maybe next year I'll get an iPhone I heard have better video quality. I'm gonna get an iPhone, the new iPhone obviously, and save up money and buy the new iPhone. It's like the new ones are like $800 to buy, right? But they're more expensive. I pay like probably 80 a month. 80. I can afford 80. I only pay 60 for this one. But the iPhone is like probably $80. Yeah. Yeah. So the only way I'll give Peter his billion plus deal in New Zealand money, obviously, is if I make something crazy like 20 billion off my book, and I'll know I'll make if I know I'm gonna make 20, 25, 30 billion off 20 billion plus off the movie, then I can give Peter his 850 million. He's like, Ivan, you're fucking crazy. He's not worth that. I might have his pocket change. But $850 million is a good chunk of my money, even if I make 20 billion bucks, obviously. So if I make let's say I make 7 billion off of my book Zanus, then I'll know I'm only gonna do maybe 10 billion off the movie. I'm not gonna give Peter his 850 million royalty for the movie. What about the merch? No, your merch remains the same. I'm not giving you any more than 90 million bucks in Canadian money. Peter is like 130 million, 35 million New Zealand money in royalties for the merch. It's enough money for you, and you still get. I'm not increasing your base. You still get your 85 million base. That's enough. That's a fucking good paycheck, obviously. But if you give Peter $850 million, he now signed his billion, like, I don't know, 2, 3 deal, and 850 million plus 85 million is what? Is like 900, like 40 something $1 million, whatever it is. And plus the $90 million merge, yeah, Peter signed his billion deal. In New Zealand money, that's like $1.2 billion deal he signed, obviously. So Peter will make his like is what is like 700 million after taxes and 650 million after taxes, something crazy. But chances are he will not sign that deal, as $425 is enough. Because a greedy pig, obviously. Ivan? What about like double that, like $850 of the royalties for Peter Jackson, Ivan? I'm like. It depends on how much money I make off my book. Obviously, I'll know. I'll know how much money I'm gonna make off my movie. I'll know if I'll make my 20 billion plus based on how much money I make off my book. If I make 20 billion off the book, then I'll know I'm gonna make 20 plus billion off the 20 plus billion off the movie. I'm sorry. You can give Peter his billion deal. Now I'll give Mel like maybe 300 million royalties. Some Sarah. Mel signs like almost a $400 million deal. Some Sarah. But if I make 5.8, 6, 7, which is most likely, I might not even make 9. I might make maybe 7, right? And I'll know. I mean, if you make 7, I'm not giving Peter any more than $45. It's enough, obviously. He still signed a massive 7. It's not as big as the $1 billion deal, but it's still a massive 750 million New Zealand deal. It's a massive deal for Peter. Peter will be happy with that. But Peter will be really, 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 really happy if he gets that $1 billion deal. That's the biggest contract ever for any director, man. A 1 billion plus billion deal is a massive contract. Peter's greedy, obviously. He wants like 650, 700 million back. He's a greedy pig, obviously. Obviously. Even if it was the fourth Prime Mandela deal, it's more than what he made for Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry. His age, well, Ivan, we're happy with that deal, Ivan. That's a good deal for Peter, Ivan. That's a massive contract, Ivan. You're very generous, Ivan. Please, yeah, thank you, Ivan. You're very generous. Thank you very much, Ivan. This is a good contract for me. I'm just being an asshole, being greedy. Yeah, you're being greedy, Peter. Stop. You're gonna make $400. Yeah, Ivan, this is a good deal for me. This is more than what Bob Shane and Michael Lynn paying for the Rings. Yes, I'm paying you more for your base. I'm giving you more money for the merch and more money for the box office for the movie. It's a good deal for you, Peter. You're just greedy, man. And you're also making side money too. You're making like a couple $100,000 in money for what? For the ad shoots and the interviews and the commercials and consulting for the game. You're getting paid good money, but you're just greedy, man. Because I'm also paying him side money, right? Like I'll pay him a $30,000 check to consult like a couple times a month with me and VJ for the game. I'm also paying him for the commercials, $30K per commercial. Yeah, Peter will do 2 commercials. I'll pay him $60K for that. That's nice side money for a commercial. He's making good money. That doesn't include his already $10 million bonus I already paid him for the pre-production. He's getting paid, man. He's just greedy, obviously. He wants more money, obviously. All right, what about double that? I'm like, Peter, no, I'm not gonna be double. You're fucking greedy, man. It's a deal, Ivan. This is a good deal for me. Yeah, it's Asia, Ivan. That's a good deal for Peter, Ivan. We're just being greedy. Yeah, you're being assholes, guys. Stop. You're being greedy. This is more than what he made for the Rings. Yeah, Ivan. It's a good deal for us. Because the agent knows he's gonna make like, I don't know, $40 million, $38 million off Peter. It's a lot of money. It's a massive contract for both of them. They're just being greedy, obviously. Even the Hollywood actors' agents will be satisfied with the contract I'm paying all the actors. John Boyega's agent will try to push for 10 maybe. I'm like, no, I'm not paying John. VJ's like, no, we're not paying John 10. He's not worth it. Yeah, John's not. The moment you pay John 10, he's ripping you off. He's not worth $10 million for your movie, man. He's a rising star. He's not even worth 8 for my movie. He's only worth, realistically speaking, like 2 million for my movie around there. 2.2 million around there. 1.8, 2 million. But because I want him to work hard for me and my company's working hard, but I'm higher paying more, pay him 8.9. His age, that's a good deal for John. He doesn't even make us in Hollywood. Yeah, John, like, yeah, I don't even make us in Hollywood. I make like $1 million in Hollywood, Ivan. Yes. I'm paying a lot of money. I'm giving you royalties. $5 million in royalties. It's a good deal. For you, John Samsara. Yeah, I'm also giving you money for the game. Yeah, I mean, this is a massive. Yeah, this is like a $16 million deal, bro. A $16 million deal. You have the pound rates, obviously, but you're still striking it rich, John. You're making a lot of money, like 5.86 million after taxes in your bank. That's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a fat contract. Yeah, it's a shitload of money in your bank. But John's already rich. But you can get more nice cars. You can get more nice cars for yourself. You can buy another house for yourself. A nice, like, $2 million condo for yourself. Samsara. Live a great life. You're already rich. You'll be richer. It's a good deal for you, John Samsara. It's a deal, man. Thank you, Ivan. You're very generous, man. Like, Hollywood never paid me this. Yeah, I'm very generous. You're welcome. Thank you, VJ, because VJ's signing John Boyega, right? Yeah. I'm signing Jimo Hansu. And then Peter will sign Avon Joji or Mel Gibson, whoever I choose, right? Yeah. We'll see. Samsara? Yeah. After this, I gotta make a bunch of calls, man. How many calls I have? And I have to call Walford Quebec for the review of the money I owe them. And I also got to call the insurance company to cover me because after November, I'm no longer covered for mental and dental. And so they gave me. I went to the welfare place last week, and I went to the office and I had to call the agents, and they gave me the number I have to call. This is the number you have to call, Ivan, if you want to be covered now. We're no longer going to cover you. I can easily go back to Welfare Quebec, but if I do, I'm going to make less money. I'm going to make, like, they might only send me maybe $1,000, $1,200 a month. Well, I'm making more than that working at Coco Fruity. And for War for Quebec, even though they cover you, you have to wait a month for each check, which is fucking annoying. Whereas when you work, you get your check every 2 weeks. But if War for Quebec can give me 1,500 a month, I might be tempted to go back to War for Quebec instead, right? Obviously, I can still save my like 800 a month easily, yeah. But you gotta be, I have to be more careful because you. Because the good thing about War for Quebec is when I'm with War for Quebec, I'm covered, man, for dental, medical, everything. Whereas the moment I got a job, they only covered me for 6 months, and now I'm no longer covered. I'm saying I gotta pay like $150 in medication. Not that expensive, but if you're working minimum wage, that's pricey, obviously. So I'm saying that's my point. Here's I'm sidetracking. So I'm saying, yeah, obviously. Reactions means living the life. Yeah, man, living the life with me, VJs, man. The dream life. Part of like guys, my company will be like what like will be like what? It will be like Incredibles for the jet, the condo, the yacht. Think something like Incredibles. You know that yacht in Incredibles 2, you got a high tech yacht like that. And for my condo, think something like what you see in Incredibles. For the jet, think something like exactly Incredibles. I'm buying a 300 million jet. I'm putting 10 million renovations. High tech. Whereas a studio lot will not be like Lot Island, obviously. That's fucking like where the thing goes under the thing. No, but it's like Gran Turismo. Like it's fucking my company's top notch, man. That's why they're all gonna beg. Oh, Ivan, man, I love your company so much. Can I be in your next movie? I'm like, no, man, you're not good for the Great Escape. You can't be selfish, guys. You have to think about others, not just about you. Well, Ivan, you have to think about us too. I know, but like at the end of the day, my career is none of your business, man. You're gonna be successful in Hollywood, or pretty successful. Yeah, but Ivan, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. It's not your company, man. I want to work for you, man. I don't want to be in fucking Hollywood. I know, but you're still gonna get offered some good money. You're gonna have a pretty successful career. Your side attention, don't hate me. You're left behind, but you're still gonna be successful and pretty successful and very successful in Hollywood. You're welcome. Yeah, the biggest was rises. The Ace is already successful, obviously. But Hollywood, my point is, Hollywood is not Skyscraper Entertainment. Skyscraper Entertainment will be better than Hollywood. That's my point. Samsara. Yeah. Independent from the Hollywood system too. Yeah, I love how Ivan's company is independent from that Hollywood system. Yeah, it's independent from the Hollywood system, guys. Yeah. Obviously. So you and VJ sign the stars. Yeah, me and VJ are responsible for signing. Me and VJ will sign the stars, all the stars, obviously. That's how it works. Me, VJ, and the director, the chosen director, Peter Amell, we sign the stars. That's enough. We don't need any more people. In Hollywood, usually the producers sign the stars. Either the executives at the higher level, like the CEOs, they can sign the stars, but most likely not. Chances are the executive producers of the movie they sign the stars in Hollywood. Well, me and VJ are executive producers, hence why we're signing the stars. We have many hats. We're like CEOs of the company. You know what I'm saying? We're also the executive producers. We sign the stars. Same time, we're also the stars of the movie. It's like Batman. You know how Batman, he's CEO. You know what I'm saying? He's CEO, obviously, of Wayne Tech, whatever it is. And at the same time, he's also Batman. Yeah, it's kind of like me and BJ. We're the CEOs of our company. We're the executive producers. We sign the stars. We make the business calls for the main things. At the same time, we're also the stars of the movie. It's fucking cool, yeah. Yeah, that's very rare for that to happen. Yeah, it's very rare that you have someone who's a CEO and he's also the star of the movie. That's very rare. Me and Weezy were the CEOs are also the stars of the movie. It's actually pretty cool, obviously. Like first year, me and Vision, we put on our CEO executive producing hat. We make the calls for the main things. Obviously, we signed the 17. We signed the head chefs. We signed the four groups of crewmen. You know what I'm saying? We do the console arts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Second year, we put on our acting hat. And our second year, we have a bit of our executive producing duties. We're gonna sign the stars, and the visual effects team and cinematographers. And then after that, we put on our acting hat. We now practice our lines. We now have to focus on. Okay, second year we have to focus on the acting part, VJ. We have to practice our lines every day from like 9 to like 1 o'clock every day. Just wake up at 6. We do a nice workout. We go out, eat a nice breakfast. We chill. At 9 o'clock, we go to our condo. We have the script with us, and we practice our lines for like 3-4 hours a day. That's good enough. A day. Practice your lines 3-4 hours a day. You'll memorize your lines, obviously. And then we get ready for the takeouts. After we sign the stars, cinematographers, visual effects team, the script rovers are going to sign the rest of the crewmen. I'm not signing the rest of the crewmen. You guys sign the rest of the crewmen. And then let us know once you sign them, and then you shoot us a text, and we'll meet you guys for the takeout, for the Boston Pizza takeout, and the party afterwards. That's all we're doing second year, pretty much. We practice the lines every morning, and then we do the takeouts with the rest of the crewmen, and we party up with them 5 days a week. Yeah. I probably won't get drunk every day though. I might get drunk maybe 2 times during the week, and the other 3 times I might drink a little bit, have a little tipsy. But it's not good to get drunk like 5 days a week. So I told you, me and VJ have the genetic perks that you guys don't have. We can drink 5 days a week, and we don't have to worry about dying and all that stuff. I'm sorry. Whereas the 17 can't do that. That's why you guys are more than welcome to get drunk, but you can only get drunk like twice a week with me. Any more than twice a week, you can't. I don't. I care about your health. I even want to get. You can't get drunk 5 days a week, guys. It's not good for you. You don't have the genetic perks that me and VJ have. You can't get drunk 5 days a week. So, yeah. So, sorry. What about the actors? Okay, for the actors, you can get drunk with us for all the. I'm only gonna have maybe 3-4 takeouts with the actors. You can get drunk with me for all those takeouts. The cinematographers, visual effects team, you can get drunk with me for all those. I don't want to get drunk with us, obviously. I don't want to be left behind. But for the rest of crewmen, it's only twice a week you get drunk with me in my condo or my yacht. And after the other 3 days, you can do the takeouts with us, but you have to go back home and spend time with your family. It's important that you spend time with your family, some Sarah. You know what, guys? I gotta go upstairs and check the food. Back in a sec. Don't hate me, son. Sorry, guys. I have to check the food. My stepmother was upstairs. Thank God she was there. My food will be ready by the final part. Obviously, I'll make a full video for you guys. Yeah. Next year I'll do a video. Would you rather have me do The Matrix or The Great Escape? I'll do a board video about that, or a video about that. What would you guys rather do? I might do it. I might have you guys vote after I do Zanus. I can have a talk with my team. You want to leave it up to the fans what we do, what we do. Obviously, because guaranteed Warner Bros. Will accept my deal. They have nothing to lose, right? You guys still maintain the rights for the Matrix brand, but I own the rights to the sequels. But at the same time, I want to do their unique value. That's why I don't know. Somebody tells me I should just do the Great Escape. But each one tell me, Ivan, let's just do the Great Escape. I want to do their own story with you. Okay, fine, we'll do the Great Escape. Yeah, it's easier that way. I'm telling you now. Sarah? Sarah? So I your property like Gran Turismo, yeah. He's like, oh my god, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's the kind of property we're gonna have. Gran Turismo like that. Mike VJ, do you have any other ideas? No, I like this design. Yeah, VJ, like, can you think of a better design than this? I don't think of anything better than that ground. Because yeah, that's beautiful, Ivan. Yeah, Joseph Ivan, that's beautiful. Yeah, show the architects that picture on the on Rod Brad's channel. That way they know, and I want you designing like very similar to this. Obviously, yeah. I want my studio office, my main studio office. I want my special in the building. I want my game studio building built. I want my ground room is my not ground room, my what? Yeah. So Ivan, you want this golf course grass? Yes, the golf course neat grass, nice gardening work. I want marble flooring for the main office. Just the main office. Main office, you have marble flooring for the parking lot. No cement, Ivan? No, marble flooring. That's more expensive. Look, I can easily afford it. I have a $200 budget. Put marble flooring in the parking lot. That way it's top notch. That way the 17 they work in a nice environment, man. Working in a high tech office, yeah. Peter and them Mel, they work in a nice environment. Peter will be shocked. Ivan, this is your lot? I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit, this is fucking nice. This is nicer than New Line's lot that I visited like 30 plus years ago. Yeah, it's fucking nice, obviously, yeah. Obviously. He's shocked by my company, Peter. He's like, holy shit, your company's so much. I mean, that's why I'll beg, obviously. I'm like, Peter, you're not going for the Great Escape. I will say this though, even though Zayas will be a better movie than The Great Escape, The Great Escape might be the more fun movie to watch. Might be the more fun one. Where Zayas is not as of a fun watch. Zayas is more of a quality, sit down, pay attention, like masterpiece watch. If that makes any sense. Whereas The Great Escape is the story is not as good, but it might be more of a fun watch because me and the Montans were kicking ass, obviously, and you have big stars in that. But the Great Escape game will be better than the Zayas game because I don't mean to be rude here. Um, Secret Agent modern day like Secret Agent games tend to be better than the fantasy games. The Lord of the Rings games were good that came out on PS2. They were good games, but Lord of the Rings is not as good as like they're not as good as like Last of Us, for example. Last of Us is a perfect example of why games that take place in the modern times, modern days, right, tend to be better than fantasy games. Fantasy games tend to not be the best games. There's some really good ones. The Lord of the Rings ones were good, obviously, but the Zane's game will be an amazing game. But I don't think it'll be as good as the Greatest Game. The Greatest Game you're playing as me and Ouija, and we're secret. I'm telling that story. Like, you know what I'm saying, it starts off with us. We can't find like us in New York. We can't find jobs. Something cool, man. Yeah. I'll be adding a lot of things in the game and not in the movie. For games, you have to add a lot of things that are not in the movie, obviously, to make it more interesting. You're looking at an amazing. Robert will be excited to play that Great Escape game. I can't wait to play that Great Escape game. Yeah. But the Matrix game will be better. But the Great Escape game will be very good. It'll be a sick game. You have the journey of us. We can't find jobs, and then we get the job. Obviously, we get the job, and we're training in a company. Now we're on the run. We're secret agents. Sick fucking game, bro. Like Hitman. It's a better than Hitman. Yeah. Some Sarah. What should I do for the Great Escape? For the Great Escape game, I'll do a thing where you can play a split screen, or you play as me or VJ. You have a choice to play single player, or you play split screen. Like, a way out. You can do that if you want. Obviously. So for the Great Escape game, you could have Rabrad play with someone else, or he can play alone. I'm like, Rabbit, do you want to play with someone else, or do you want to play alone? I want to play with some. I want to play the split screen Ivan. Okay, fine. Who's the guy? The guy who you did a way out with. You can have. I can give him a call. You can have him. You can have him do the walkthrough with you. Pay him a good like 50K to do the walkthrough with Rabrad. He's not as big as Rabrad. Pay him like 50K. That's good enough. Obviously, and you can do the walkthrough with Rabbit if you want, or Rabbit can do the walkthrough himself alone. So you play alone. You either choose to play as me or you choose to play as VJ, which is fucking cool. You're gonna see the character models of VJ, the character model of me. It's fucking cool, obviously. But somebody tells you Rabbit will choose to play as VJ because Rabbit likes to play as women more than men. He's very weird. Yeah, I want to play as VJ, Ivan. Don't hate me, Ivan. I'm saying, yeah, he plays as VJ, I'm saying, if he plays alone. How it works is you play as VJ, obviously, but I'm there with her in the game, but I'm a CPU character if you play alone. Or split screen, both players are controlling each character. So I'm saying, like a way out. Like that, yeah. The split screen might not work for the Great Escape, though. That's the thing, though. I don't think it's a good idea to do split screen for the Great Escape. I don't know. I think I might just do single player. Is it first person or third person? No, all my games are third person. I want you guys to see me and to see VJ in the game, obviously. Some Sarah. Yeah, something cool like that, man. That's why the Great Escape game will be an amazing game. Obviously. I'll see you guys on the next part. I have a good like 8 minutes until my next part. My food should be ready, so I'll eat my food. Obviously, I made it away for you guys. You guys are happy, obviously, and yeah, obviously. That's why Lucky Seven are lucky, obviously. Who are you gonna choose, Ivan? Well, the secretaries. I don't know any secretaries in Hollywood. I don't know any accountants in Hollywood. I don't know any lawyers in Hollywood. I don't know any head of production in Hollywood. Well, for the script was I have a few options. You have Jon Favreau, you have Dave Filoni, you have James Gunn. But if the DC franchise is very successful, which it might be, chances are they're going to extend James Gunn, and he might not have an opt out in his agreement, obviously. Because you can argue James Gunn's probably the better candidate than Jon Favreau, right? He's probably a better candidate than Jon Favreau, you can argue. He's cheaper than Jon Favreau, too. Obviously. But if you want to grab someone like him from DC, you have to offer him a lot of money. But I told you, the money that I'm paying him, he doesn't make that in Hollywood. He'll accept my deal, obviously. Yeah, Ivan, like, DC just extended me. Do you have an opt-out agreement? Yeah, I have an opt-out agreement. You better offer me a lot of money if you want to grab me from DC. Obviously, but I told you he'd rather work for me than work in fucking Hollywood. That's my point. Samsara. He'd rather work for me. You could have him and Peter Safran. You can grab him and Peter Safran if you want. Or you can have James Gunn and maybe Peter Rice instead of Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. But somebody tells you I'm going to click better with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. No, somebody tells you I'll click well with James Gunn. James Gunn, I heard, is a very chill guy. Somebody tells you I'm going to click very well with him, obviously. But Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, I might click better with those guys. I don't know. It's tough. Obviously. J.J. Abrams, some people say, Ivan, don't choose J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams fucked up Star Wars. Yeah, but he's a talented individual too, man. I'm sorry. There are a lot of candidates out there. You can grab Peter Safran and James Gunn from DC. Obviously. But David Zaslav will be very pissed off about that if I did that. But I told you, in Hollywood, it's not show friends. It's all about business, man. That's how it works, man. Yeah, sorry, David. You can't compete with Ivan and VG's offer. They're one offer me more. Yeah, Dave. We can't afford to pay you that, man. We don't have the kind of money they have. Yeah, they don't have the kind of money we have, obviously. Sure, my kind of